You can be fully present in a conversation, ask the thoughtful question, notice the person who has gone quiet, and still leave the room needing silence. That experience is often treated like evidence that something is wrong with you. It is not. The mistake begins when a preference gets turned into a deficit. A quiet person is called aloof. A reflective pause is read as insecurity. Fewer words are mistaken for fewer ideas. Soon, personality becomes a performance review. At its simplest, introversion is a personality tendency. It can shape how much stimulation you prefer, how quickly you enter a group, and how you recover after social activity. It is not a verdict on warmth, courage, intelligence, leadership, or social skill. And social effort is not always visible. In one small experience sampling study, acting more sociably was associated with feeling more tired 2 to 3 hours later. That does not prove a universal introvert battery. It only reminds us that a conversation can go well and still have a cost. Skill and preference answer different questions. Skill asks, "Can you do this?" Preference asks, "How much of this do you want? In what setting? And what does it cost afterward?" Someone can lead a meeting well and still prefer a quiet lunch. This is also why introversion should not be used as a casual synonym for social anxiety. The National Institute of Mental Health describes social anxiety around fear of being scrutinized, evaluated, or judged, fear that can become hard to control and interfere with daily life. Introversion and social anxiety can overlap. They are not identical. An introverted person may speak calmly to a room and enjoy it. An extroverted person may want connection and still fear judgment. One label cannot explain every silence. The same distinction changes how we see connection. Some people feel most alive in a fast-moving group. Others open through one-to-one attention, longer pauses, and conversations that go beneath the headline. Different social rhythms are not a ranking of human value. Quiet time is nuanced too. A 21-day diary study found no one-size-fits-all ideal balance between solitude and socializing. More time alone was linked with some costs and some benefits, and whether the solitude felt chosen mattered. The evidence does not support one perfect number of hours. So recovery should not be romanticized as isolation. Chosen quiet can be restorative. Unwanted disconnection can hurt. The useful question is not, how much alone time should an introvert need? It is, does this pattern leave me more able to return to the life and people I value? You also do not have to protect your temperament by avoiding every demanding situation. Social behavior is a skill set, not a personality betrayal. You can practice speaking first, host the dinner, make the call, or present the work, because the action matters to you. The goal is not to become louder. It is to become more deliberate. Choose the setting when you can. Prepare the first sentence. Prefer depth without apologizing for it. Afterward, leave enough margin to recover instead of treating exhaustion as a moral failure. And if fear of judgment is intense, persistent, or starts shrinking your work, relationships, or daily choices, do not reduce that suffering to just being introverted. A qualified professional can help you understand what is happening. Getting support does not erase your personality. The most honest version of confidence is not constant visibility. It is knowing what you can do, choosing when to do it, and refusing to confuse your recovery needs with incapacity. Presence can be quiet, leadership can be measured, connection can be selective and real. You do not need to perform extroversion to prove that you belong. Build the relationships that matter. Stretch when the reason is yours. Recover without shame. Introversion is not a social defect. It is one way a person can move through a social world.